Congratulations, you're dead. Hello, and welcome to episode 10 of Congratulations, You're Dead. In this episode, I'm talking to my friend Shannon. We just happened to catch up as one of the Super Bowl qualifiers finished, so we chat a little bit about that. We also get into how many seasons there are of Supernatural and why it seems like nobody ever made it to the end, and also how much Bluey she watches now that she's a mum. Just to let you know, we'll be taking about a 2 to 3 week break, but we'll be back again with a bunch of new guests after that time. So thank you, and I appreciate you listening to 10 episodes of this podcast, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Welcome back. Today, I have with me a dear friend, a lover of animals, a Cowboys fan, which I'll never understand. Shannon, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Két great. It looks cold where you are.
It is always cold where I am.
You're obviously not in Australia. You're over in America, which looks like it's freezing from what I've seen.
Yeah, especially in Wisconsin. I think that like a night or two ago, it got down to -30.
Jesus, I'm going to check what that is in Celsius. It sounds cold.
It is very, very cold. You can get frostbite in like 20 minutes.
You said -30?
Yep.
That's minus 34 degrees Celsius. Jesus Christ. No, I'm good. I'm good where I am. I may be sweating and melting, but I'm good.
Right. I'd rather be sweaty.
So how's things? You just told me that the Bengals won, which I haven't seen because I am a Chiefs fan. So that's sad to me, but that's fine. Who are they going? They haven't decided who they're going up against yet, have they?
No, the other game's on right now.
Oh, it's a twofer. Nice.
Yeah. So whoever wins the game on right now will be who they play in the Super Bowl.
And who are they playing right now?
The 49ers and the Rams, I think.
Oh, and Rams is the LA team that no one gave a shit about like 2 weeks ago. Now everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And so, just because we're on the topic, like, so the Bengals are your team, right? From where you were from? Oh no, Cincinnati. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So you going for them?
Absolutely.
Well, in that case,
I don't know how many times they've been in the Super Bowl, but I know the last time they were in the Super Bowl was in '89. So.
Damn. Okay. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I'll go for them too.
I appreciate it.
So everything's good. The animal work is doing well, and you got like 1,000 dogs at your house at any given time.
I mean, 1,000 might be a little extreme. We have 4 of our own, and then, other dogs are in and out all the time. Plus, we have puppy class. And
is puppy class at your house? I've never asked you. Is it at your house?
No, it's at we actually hold it at a doggy daycare.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And you fall in love with all of them and want to take them all home, I imagine.
So initially, at first, yes, but now, no. Like really, really big no.
Oh, okay. You're sick of them.
Dogs are a lot of work.
Yeah, that's true. I was trying to there was 2 Dachshund puppies that were not getting picked up, and we were like, we want to get them, but we just there was no way we were able to. And now they're picked up, good, thank goodness. But then we're like, it's like we have a friend who has a Dachshund puppy, and he just pees everywhere. I'm
my God.
I don't really want to deal with that.
I'm sure Princess appreciates being the only dog in your life.
Yeah. So, I have some news for you.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to see your precious Bengals in the Super Bowl because you've actually died. I come bearing bad news.
That's such a shame.
You seem heartbroken. I can see it in your face. Let me ask you, because I think we've probably talked about it in the past. I mean, I've known you for years and years, and I can't remember everything. But you're not exactly religious, or you are religious? Or do you believe in anything of that nature?
I believe that there has to be something more than this.
Mm-hmm.
That we can't just be a coincidence. And of course, when you're in really stressful times or feeling really down, it helps to think that there is something more.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I kind of take a little bit of everything. Like I like to believe in reincarnation, but I
Mm-hmm.
also like to that when you're done, but there's more after.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that.
Yeah, just whatever comforts me in the moment, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So it's not exactly like a heaven and hell thing to you. It's more like a there's got to be just something more though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Um, so how as however you interpret the question, how would you have died, or how did you die? Sorry,
Murder, either
murder.
murder or freezing to death, one of the two, maybe at the same time.
Fair enough. So
Yeah.
is that murder like you got murdered, or you murdered someone and then got taken out?
Oh, I could never murder anybody.
I don't know. You're
It's too
pretty
much.
vicious. Of
No, definitely me getting murdered.
do you do you know how you'd get murdered?
Mm, no idea. I just know that one day I'm going to tick someone off and they're going to murder me.
I mean, you do live in America, so it's not very hard.
Exactly.
Well, the good news is there is an afterlife, and when you die, you are permitted to go to the afterlife, and you were greeted by the gatekeeper, I believe I've been calling them, and the gatekeeper comes to you and says, "Tell me, what is the first TV show you remember seeing,
Like ever in my life.
like ever?" Because you picked the three categories I forgot to mention, and you picked TVs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Care Bears.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah. Almost positive.
Like the animation, like the animated. I guess there already has been one. The one where the Care Bear stare and all the rainbow and shit shoot out of their chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that. And not many people I know have. So it must be something like that's. I don't get
I
that
was
very often. Yeah. Have you seen? Do you watch it now? Like if it comes on?
I honestly don't even know if it's a thing anymore.
Oh,
I know that I had a Care Bear up until I was like 25, so.
that's not surprising. But yeah, okay, cool. The gatekeeper walks you in, and you begin to look around. What would your ideal afterlife look like?
Huh. Stress free. I think probably just like everyone that I've obviously ever loved being in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Animals who don't cause problems. Like all my pets. Like I lost my cat Monty like 3 years ago now.
Mm.
So it'd be nice to see him again. So he'd be there.
Mm-hmm.
Just happy and comforting. That's my thing. It's comfort. I like comfort.
Nice. So
Yeah.
not freezing your ass off cold.
No, God, no. No, it's always like 75 and sunny with the occasional cloudy day.
Okay. I like
never
that. That sounds
close
good. Cool. I like that. So as you continue, they continue showing you around. They ask you, who would you choose to play you in a TV show of your life?
Rebel Wilson.
Oh, nice. Australian.
Mhm.
Good choice.
Yeah, I mean, the accent's nice. She's hilarious and crazy.
Mm.
And she used to be chunky. She's not anymore, though.
Mm. Yeah, she does. She did do that. Same as Adele. I think they both kind of lost their weight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that could work. I gotta see her in more things. I haven't watched many things with Rebel Wilson because she used to be on a show here called Bogans, and I hated every second of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've never seen her in anything but Pitch Perfect, but like she was fantastic in Pitch Perfect.
Yeah. She was actually. Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
I watched them like not that long ago. I like the
I love this.
beatboxing silent
Right?
chick. She's funny. As you continue on, they ask, what's a show you wish you could watch again for the first time and get the feelings that you got when you watched it at that time?
Either Psych or Supernatural.
Oh, nice. Either one. Even those
Yeah.
Supernatural went for like 400 years.
Yeah, I mean, I still actually have never finished the series.
It's funny. I know a lot of people who say, "Oh, I love Supernatural. I watch it all the time." Okay, so you watched to like season 15 or whatever. No, I got
Right.
out of like season 10. It's like, do you love it then? Like, or did you just tolerate it?
I mean, the initial few seasons
Mm,
where they were doing different cases every episode, where they were busting myths or talking about urban legends or whatever, was really good. But then they got on this like heaven versus hell, angel versus demons thing.
mm.
And though Castiel was a great character, it just kind of went downhill from there because they clung on to that and they never did any of the urban legend stuff ever again.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was always
Yeah.
like heaven and hell and demons and.
I mean, there were always demons, but it wasn't like angels versus demons or whatever.
Okay, good to
Like
know.
they did a Bloody Mary episode. They did an episode where every place has a urban legend where a woman jumps off a bridge or whatever. They did that.
Hmm. I remember I watched like try to watch one season, it didn't work out, and
I
and I
mean,
watched
I
like
tried to watch it a couple times.
probably yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so. And I watched like I think it was like episode 2, and I was watching Glee at the time, and Finn from Glee was on there. I laughed so hard. He wasn't dead yet, so it was still funny.
Right.
Man, people from that show are dropping like flies. Sorry, I don't mean to deviate, but
Nah, it's true though. And not in like, I don't know, just like massively tragic ways.
yeah, it's been nuts. But what can you do?
You can't do anything.
Exactly. What's a TV show that people love but you cannot stand?
New Girl.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
I don't get it.
Me
Everyone
either.
was so obsessed with that show, and I tried so hard, and
Mm.
it's so dumb.
Oh, it's the worst. And like, I usually like Zoe Deschanel, but oh my god,
Right?
she was like next level annoying.
Yeah, I couldn't stand her. I couldn't stand any of them.
Yeah, that's fair. No, thank you. Everyone's like, you talk to like, oh, New Girl's amazing. Like, New Girl sucks.
Yeah, no, the plot wasn't there. It was like they took the characters and were like, let's make these characters as annoying as we possibly can,
Yeah,
and then call it
exactly.
a show.
Yeah, and when they did like the crossover with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I was like, oh, thanks for ruining it.
Oh, I love Brooklyn
Oh,
Nine-Nine.
me too.
Yeah. Ugh, New
But
Girl though.
oh, jeez, I'm so glad you said that. That makes me so happy. What's your favorite TV show or character from a TV show, or both, if you like?
I don't know. That's such a hard question. I mean, like instinctively, it's to say Supernatural because that was like my show. But like I said, I didn't even finish it.
That's okay.
I'll say Sean from Psych.
Okay, cool.
In Psych in general, yeah.
Psych in general.
Have you watched that?
Nah, I have to. It's on my list.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I get confused. I used to get confused between Psych and I think it's called Monk or something.
Yeah, I watched Monk too.
Was that any good?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Not as good as Psych though.
Fair. All right. I have to check it out because I've heard good things.
It is really good. It's funny.
Okay, so that's the character, and the character is your favorite just because he's from it.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I thought it was like a.
He has his deep moments too. He has his childhood trauma.
Okay, fair enough. What's a TV show that means something special to you? Like you watched it with like your partner, or like you watched it with your family, like your parents, or just a special memory connected to it.
I think probably Looking for Alaska. The show in general wasn't very great, but when I first moved to Wisconsin, I was having a really hard time settling here, obviously, since I don't have anything here. And that was like the first thing that me and Elizabeth like really bonded over and watched together, and we like watched it religiously. Okay. So I'd have to be Looking for Alaska.
Nice. And I don't know what that is. What's it about?
So it's based on a John Green book. So I don't know if you know anything about John Green, but he writes young adult tragedies essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about a kid who goes off to like a summer camp pre-college thing. First time he's ever really been away from his parents and stuff, and he's just living for the first time. And I won't spoil it, but it has a very sad ending.
Shocking. And is the show like true to the book?
Almost.
Okay.
I think that obviously all movies and shows have to add so many layers when they're going from book to screen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's close enough that it's enjoyable. John Green was actually one of the directors on it, so I think that helps.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So what's a TV show that everyone has seen, but you have not, and you're kind of ashamed to admit that you haven't?
Oh, I don't even know. I know people are going along on a lot about, I think it's called Euphoria right now.
Okay.
I've never seen that. I have no interest in seeing it. I feel like there's a lot of TV shows that people are like, oh my God, you have to watch it. And I just don't. I have a toddler, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless it's Coco Melon or Bluey, I don't really get a chance to watch. Plus, I watch a lot of like YouTube and stuff like that rather than TV.
That's fair. Okay. I imagine you've seen a lot of Bluey in your time.
I have. Just in the past month or so, we've finished the series twice.
Oh, snap. Okay. So she's going hard on it.
She's obsessed right now. It's the only thing that she likes to watch more than Coco Melon right now.
I don't even know what Coco Melon is.
Oh, God. Count your blessings.
I do. Especially with... I had like... I remember when my nephew was young and he would watch Bear in the Big Blue House like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I was like, come on, man. Let's do something else.
It literally like... It grinds on your nerves at a certain point. Like,
But is there ever a time where like she's watching it and she goes away and you find that you yourself still watching it?
Not Coco Melon, but Bluey. Honestly, I think I enjoy Bluey more than she does.
That's funny. And sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you go. Yeah.
The parents are very relatable in Bluey.
Oh, are they?
They are.
Fair enough.
Especially the dad. He's just kind of like one of those parents who's like, well, oh well.
That's fair. That sounds like an Australian dad for sure. That's how I think I'm going to be one day. Just like, yeah, okay, I guess you broke your ankle. Good job.
Yep, exactly. That's how I am as a mom. It's just...
You got to let him get into trouble.
Crushed your skull. I'm sorry. Here's a Band-Aid.
Yeah. You got to let him get into trouble. Like, you know,
do.
You can't helicopter over them all the time.
No. Then it'll be weird.
Yeah, like they'd just be, yeah, that's just weird that way.
Mm-hmm.
And you got another one on coming soon?
Yep. He will be here in April, actually, so almost time.
Late April?
Yep, late April. April 20th, actually.
That's my mum's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, and then 4 days later is my birthday, so if he hangs on, we can share a birthday.
That would be awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
And he'd share a birthday with John Cena, just randomly.
Oh, how about that?
Look, when I was younger, I was really into wrestling, all right?
I'm sure you were. Brandon's all the time still as an adult. You can't see me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't think even John Cena does that now. He's like, no, I'm too Hollywood for that shit. That's funny. So to get out of the questions for a moment, so the gatekeeper takes you and asks you, do you believe in alternate universes or multiverse, if you will?
I think I do.
Mm-hmm.
My mind can't comprehend that this universe exists and that's it. Like I said, it's just always a belief of something more. Like, why do we have life, but nowhere else does?
Yeah. That's a good thing. So you kind of, so do you believe in the concept that like there's only one, or that there's kind of an infinite number?
Infinite number.
Nice. Well, the good thing is you're right. And the gatekeeper takes you to one of these alternate universes and you find an alternate version of yourself. What would you hope to see from this alternate version of yourself?
Confidence.
Okay.
No anxiety, but still a total nerd.
Yeah, cool. You don't want to switch that up.
No.
Well, as you meet this alternate version of yourself, they ask you, what's a character from a show you relate to the most?
As the alternate person?
Well, the alternate person would be asking you how about.
Oh, asking me.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Bluey's dad.
I knew you were Australian at heart.
I mean, I don't even know. That is legitimately the only answer I can even
No,
think of.
that's fine. That's a good answer. Everyone's just thinking, yep, she's definitely a mom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer. So you head back to the afterlife, and as you're being walked around again, the gatekeeper continues. What's a show that you have rewatched or you can rewatch over and over again?
Lock and Key.
Oh, nice. I have not seen that yet.
Oh, come on. Have you even watched any TV ever?
No. I'm
No.
banned from TV.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go with Lock and Key. I really, really like the storyline. It keeps my attention every single time I watch it. So it's one of those shows to me that it just doesn't get old. I can watch it and see new or different things each time. So
How many times have you watched it?
twice. Once when
Okay.
it initially came out, and then again from beginning to the new season.
Is that something you're going to do when a new season comes out?
Definitely. That's
Nice.
that's what I always do with everything. Brandon really, really likes Cobra Kai. So every time new season we have to watch from the beginning to the new season.
Fair enough. I always say I'm going to do that, but I never do that. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to watch when the last season of Mandalorian came out. I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch the first season, then watch that season. I just watched the new season.
Yeah,
I was like,
not everyone has time to be lazy in front of the TV all the time like I do.
I didn't say that, you did. Okay, so although you're overseas, I get the call saying Shannon's been murdered. You have to come and help us out. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I tend to carry discount coffins with me. Just
I've heard that.
really crappy ones. And I figured, well, I might as well take one. It cost me a bit of an airfare, but it's worth it.
A little bit.
So I go there, and for some reason, it must be the altitude, it shrinks my coffin a little. And I take it to your place, and we try to get you in it. And I end up kind of jigsawing you into this coffin.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And then, unfortunately, there's only room for one DVD box set, as there is no streaming in the afterlife. That's it. That's the one downside. What is the DVD box set you're going to take with you to the afterlife?
So I knew you were going to ask this question because I do listen to your podcast.
Ooh, thank you.
I'm going to go off of the TV shows and onto movies. And I don't know if that's allowed, but it would be The Goonies, hands down.
Okay. Well, we'll put a movie in there, but you can still fit a TV box set. But Goonies is good. Goonies is good.
Supernatural, I guess, because it goes on forever. It literally never ends.
That's true. You might see some famous faces, some recognizable faces in there. I mean, you're in the afterlife.
That's true. And everyone's been in that show. Everyone's been in a show that's been on for 50,000 years.
Yeah,
so.
Jesus. That show it's finished now, though, right?
It is finished. Yeah, I think it finished last year or the year before. But I don't know what season they were on, but I think it was in the 20s.
Jesus. I thought Smallville was long with 10 seasons.
Right. No, turns out not.
I know Jared Padalecki's doing, I think, Walker, Texas Ranger. And Jensen Ackles is doing The Boys, I think.
Yep. So Supernatural started in 2005 and ended in 2020, and there was 327 episodes.
Jesus.
And 15 seasons. So
okay.
Not in the but
I thought it started in 2001, so that's fair. My goodness.
I feel like putting that in my coffin would be...
We'll take up more than enough room. Just enough room for the Goonies.
Right.
You're going to hammer it in there.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't crack.
Might have to leave out a limb or something.
Take a couple fingers out and just... well, that's it. You've entered the afterlife. Congratulations on your death.
Oh, thank you. I'm real excited about it.
And thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.